So this is explaining about linking. This is a very useful technique, and it's very simple when you see how to do it. So suppose we have a couple, and here in our database we have the two Clintons. So if we select Bill, and we click OK, then Bill Clinton becomes what we call the primary chart. The primary chart's name appears here on the left. The default color is red, and this is the date and time that we have in the database for Bill. And here, this would start us with a new primary, and this gives us the chance of editing his data. This is the events. And over here is what we call the native 2, which at the moment is of no particular interest to us. But suppose we want to have link Bill's chart with Hillary's chart. So we want to edit this. We want to start with some new native 2. So we click on this button here, and we come up with a blank area. And we can go down and we can select the other Clinton. And then, in this case, instead of just clicking OK, which would bring it into the main screen, we can click Link to Primary, and that will record that Hillary is linked to Bill. So we click Link to Primary, and we see that there is now a link to Primary. Primary, remember, is Bill, not Hillary, and here is the charts that are linked to him. So if we have a client, and that client brings us a series of people who are important in their life, and we keep on entering those charts, we can keep them linked to that client, so we can easily recover them if the client comes back for another reading. So then we can click OK. And here we have the two charts. So in the future, if we want to say we enter Bill's chart as primary, we can go to this native 2. We click up here, and then all we have to do is click Link to Primary, which is already selected, but here we could have clicked this button here. We have our list of charts, we click the Link to Primary, and it'll show us all the charts that are linked to Bill Clinton's chart, and then we can select one, just double click here, and we've got the two charts loaded, and we can start to compare the two charts using the many techniques for cross comparison in Jyoti style.